Hello Capricorn, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship in the past. This could also be a current relationship. For others of you, this could be a situationship. For a small portion of you, this could be somebody that you've met, and you know there's a whole lot of energy, past life energy here. A lot of chemistry. But no one's really speaking up. It's all gestures. It's all through the eyes. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. So, Capricorn, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, a little bit on the dark side. However, we also have some cards that are very chipper, cheery, and hopeful. We have here mystery, first card's the strongest, followed by surrender. Then we have sensuality, illusion, creativity, laughter, wild woman, doubt, boundaries. And under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have here cycles. So I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Capricorn, there's something about you that's unique and special. A bond that exists beyond the physical. I know and I feel that you and I have some type of a spiritual bond. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, something happens and I always end up thinking about you. I question the heavens, I question the universe. Why is it that you're in my life? Why now? Why not before? Why not long ago? Or why not far into the future? Why at this very present moment? I also feel that in this connection, there's a sense of wonder. I am in awe of you. I look at you and I feel as if somehow I've known you from before. You are familiar to me. I feel so comfortable with you. With you, I feel as if I'm at home. That's how I feel. And I can confide in you and I can talk to you about anything. I just feel comfortable. Sometimes when you're not there, I can smell your scent. Sometimes when you're not there, I can feel your presence. You're not there, but still, I sense it and I feel it. I also know that in this connection, I have surrendered to you now. I have surrendered my mind, my heart, and my body to you. Because I feel a sense of belonging, where I belong to you and you belong to me. And yet, I hide these things. I do not tell you. You do not know, but if you were to lead, I would follow. You are somebody so sensual. It's hard for me not to think about you. It's hard for me to look away. A part of me wishes and desires for you so much. I think about you a lot, and I miss you, and I miss your body. You are so gorgeous, tantalizing. Everything about you is just so alluring. I feel that in this connection, there's this part of me that wants to move on, but I'm held back. I daydream about you. And the reason why I'm such a fan of you, it's just, you are amazing. Your personality, your charm, your charisma, your talents. Everything about you is beautiful and unique. And yet, you don't know this because I hide this. I hide behind a false veil, behind a false mask, not showing you what it is that I'm feeling. I stay emotionally detached. And yet, I also hide the fact that I want to create something with you. Is this hiding because of my ego and pride? Yes, some of it is. But I don't want to show you that I am weak and that you make me weak. I want to create something with you, something that'll be long-lasting for the world to see. A web of love I would love to weave and have you in the center, as you are the center of my world, my universe. I feel that you are my confidant, my best friend, somebody that I can rely on, I can trust with my life. You know how to make me laugh. You know what makes me tick. You know what makes my heart happy. You are that ray of sunshine on the cloudiest of days, and I cherish you as a friend. And yet, I was not truthful to you. How could that be? I know that in this connection I have been sneaky, and you have discovered a few things that I wish you never would have, but you did. That is my bad karma. I should have been more truthful and open and honest with you. I know many things have happened. Many things have occurred. I have spoken, said words, but I've left out a few things which you don't know won't hurt you, or will it? It seems like it did now. I was trying to be sneaky and clever. Now there's a sense of deception, deceit, and suspicion in this connection. Because of the things that I've done, because of this untruthfulness, I doubt that anything in this connection will ever work out. But even the fact that I doubt it, I hide the fact that I doubt it. I also hide the fact that any of this affects me. This doubt comes from a lack of that faith and the trust in this connection anymore. I don't know if it'll ever work out. And that's why, Capricorn, I've put up boundaries. The boundaries are up because I just don't know where this is headed. I know it's something important. I just don't know where it's headed. And so I put up a wall. I've put up boundaries and I've kept you at a distance. Keeping you at a distance for me is easy, because then you know what? I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to talk about it. I don't have to rely on anyone pushing me forward or maybe taking my side. I just don't want to talk about it. The reason why is because I know I am at fault. This is not you. This is me. And people have approached me, asking me what's going on, and yet I still keep up a wall. Yes, I act emotionally distant and physically distant as well. I do not want to become emotionally vulnerable and weak in the knees. You have that ability of doing so. Transforming me into that sort of an individual. Overall, the things that have been going on in this connection, the things that you and I have gone through, our history, our past, I obsess over that now. I think about it a lot. And I also obsess over you, the sensual side of you, what it would be like to be with someone like you. Yes, I obsess over you. And I don't know what to do about it. Isn't it strange that I have my distance and yet I obsess? All right. Capricorn. So true. So true. This person has totally blocked you, or there is some type of boundary here. Let me know in the comments below how many boundaries you got up. Your person of interest has two types of boundaries. Here, there's an actual physical boundary, and then we also have here with the illusion card, I see an emotional boundary. So emotionally, it's like you know how this person feels on the inside, deep down. You know what they're made of. However, this person is trying to hide it. They try to show you that, no, it does not affect them. They also are not very open to you. And that's a problem here. They do have emotions, feelings, and the sense of understanding that this is a very strong connection. However, they have physically put up boundaries so that they don't have to deal with it. Now, sometimes people do this simply because they are not ready. They do not know what to say or do. And therefore, this is the easy way out for them. Yes, I understand it may hurt you, but you need to understand that if this person is doing this, they're doing it for a reason. The reason might not be in your favor, okay? This is just them trying to fix themselves. They're just trying to make themselves feel better. Regardless of how it reacts or how it interacts, or not interacts, how it affects, sorry, that's the word I'm looking for. Regardless of how it affects this connection, they would rather just keep up that boundary and just leave it at that for now, because they don't really know what to do or how to move forward in this connection. All right, let's have a look here. I have the Lover's Path Tarot. With this deck, I like to have a look a little bit into the past to see what it is that may have occurred in the first place that caused this connection to go downhill. Something happened. Things were going great, but then all of a sudden something happened. What was it? This is for those of you that never received any sort of closure. You may be wondering why this person ghosted you. Why did they fade? Why did they take you for granted? Why did they abandon you? Also, this is for those of you that feel that, is there any hope in this connection? Can this person actually change? This person didn't talk. I really see this here. They didn't really talk to you much about their feelings. They're not very open. So let's have a look at what was going inside their heart, their mind, back in the day when things were going fine, and all of a sudden it just went downhill from there. What happened? These I read in the reverse, by the way, and also I read a little bit into the past. The first set of cards we just saw, that is the current status of the situation. Your person of interest, what they're feeling for you currently. This is just slightly into the past, and it is the reverse. We have here the 6 of Cups and the 5 of Coins. Sorry, guys, my throat, my chest is still a little congested, but not as bad as before. 6 of Cups and 5 of Coins. All right. The Six of Cups, it talks about memories, children, innocence, and peace. Now, having a look at the opposite, right? The reverse. It would be memories, but it would be bad memories. Not good. Wanting to be back at that state of pure innocence. Wanting to find peace. This talks about children and childhood memories. They were trying to shed sad thoughts and constraints. The ability to create sweetness within the home and incorporating that strength of the past into the present, but they were unable to do this. They were, in fact, feeling restricted by the past and past memories. There was a sense of lost harmony, a lot of cynicism. So it appears that in this connection, you see how they had like the physical distance and the emotional distance? This person was not ready to be in a connection because they have something going on from their past that is trauma. I'm seeing emotional trauma. In my mind's eye, I'm seeing the word trauma, traumatic. They've been through something traumatic, and that's very upsetting, because this wouldn't just affect you, Capricorn. This will also affect somebody else that if they're with them. So it's a them problem. This is not a you problem. This is something that they have to solve on their own. And sometimes it's very difficult. We cannot be in a relationship thinking that we're going to fix the person. It does not work like that. Maybe 10-15% you might be able to fix them, but there's no real fixing, in fact. This is a healing process. This is a way of changing the mindset. And sometimes, depending on the type of trauma, it is extremely difficult. Anything can be a trigger. So you're dealing with somebody here that has some issues regarding the past, and then if and when they are with you, they are afraid that that might repeat. That's the problem here. We also have here the Five of Coins. This talks about poverty, insecurities, and a lack of spiritual richness. Here, it talks about how this person was experiencing poverty, and they had to look within in order to find greater resources, but they were unable to do so. Here it talks about this poverty may be personified as a lack of wealth or even a sense of emotional sterility. Oh, they have no emotions left, Capricorn. I know some of you probably hate this person, but I'm just feeling compassionate because I am compassionate with everybody. I always know that there's a reason why somebody does something, no matter how crazy it is. Sometimes it's forgivable, sometimes it's not, I have to admit. Emotional sterility. This person was sterile. They had no emotion. This is the problem that started off with the past. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is very difficult for this person. They also felt here, these feelings are transitory. The card suggests have faith in the future. A more prosperous phase of life is on its way. Now that's great. The real problem here is that sense of poverty, that sense of insecurity and spiritual richness. My goodness. So Capricorn, no wonder it was such a difficult situation here. You are dealing with somebody that had emotional problems, financial problems, and spiritual problems. Now, when I say problems, it means that there's a certain quota where it should meet and, be up to the level, but their level was down here. It just never came up to this level, and they feel inadequate. They just feel that they are not ready for a connection with somebody, and they also don't feel good enough to be in a connection with somebody. They feel that they are not good enough. They don't have any finances. They don't have any emotions. They don't have anything to give to you. They don't have any sort of spiritual richness. Now, it's interesting you did have, right? You had the mystery card, which talks about the past life spiritual connection. Now, when you have that card, it's interesting to see that card because here there is a feeling and a desire to be in a spiritual connection with you because it is a spiritual connection. But there's also that sense of doubt that maybe it's not. Here you have the mystery card. It was here earlier. So there's that desire to be in a connection in the past, with somebody who is either a soulmate, a twin flame, a karmic partner, a very strong connection this person feels with you. However, there are definitely problems that they've gone through in their past history where it is preventing them from being with you. When I tell you this person had that illusion card, and when they had the boundaries card, emotional as well as physical distance from you, there is a huge reason why this person did what they did. What they did might not be the nicest thing, but from their mind, their brain, from their point of view, this is the only thing they could have done. For them, this was the right thing to do, even if it's the wrong thing. Okay, I lifted this up. 1 is down. Oh my goodness gracious me, look at that. 5 of Pentacles once again. All right, here I have the Beginner's Tarot deck. Here I like to have a look at any sort of actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you that may have some sort of effect on you in the future. You have an extra peekaboo card here. Oh my gosh. Holy Hannah. Capricorn, what the heck is going on here? Tell me in the comments below. Please tell me your stories. I do read them. There is something major, something massive going on here, guys. These are pretty. For me, sorry, these are the majority of this is crappy cards. I'm sorry. But the crappy cards just talk about what this person's feeling, right? So this person's feeling very crappy. That I can tell you. There's a lot going on, though. First card's the strongest. Again, this person feels that lack of emotional sterility, right? That lack of emotion. They don't feel good enough financially. They don't feel that they have materialistic resources. They also feel rejected in a way, but this is not rejection from you specifically. They feel rejected by life and society. That, you know, who am I? Where do I belong? Am I even worth it, right? They feel worthless. And this is a problem. Because of this, deep down, they kind of stay quiet here with the High Priestess. They also know deep down, they feel that the universe has a plan. That something one day might just work out and things will be okay. But they're not talking to anybody about it. Why aren't they talking to anybody about it? Right after that, you have here the Page of Swords. Your person here is not a king. They're not even a knight. You're dealing with a page. Once upon a time, this person might have been a king. But whatever happened, whatever triggered this situation, it has turned them into a page. And that too, a Page of Swords. This is an individual who, I'm getting the word stakes you out or stake out. They look at you from a distance and they just observe. The reason why they observe from a distance is because they have a lack of confidence. They have a lack of self-esteem. They do not know how to approach you anymore. They just don't. They feel shy. They feel timid. They don't feel worth it. They feel worthless. You are the king, the queen, and they are just the page. They need to keep their distance from you. And so, yes, some of you, this card also is associated to, these days, to online stalking. This person could be having a look at certain profiles that you might have, what you're doing, who you're doing it with. And also, not everybody is on social media. I know a lot of people that are not. This person could simply just be not only meditating, but also asking other people. Internally, they may feel that they can feel your feelings and emotions, but they may be talking to, I'm seeing teller, cashier, people, especially if you're in a smaller town, people that know each other. So somebody may know someone and they may just ask, hey, how's this such and such person? I haven't seen them in a while. Somebody may start talking. But the whole point here is they do not have the courage or the guts to talk to you themselves. They're not doing that. What they're doing is asking other people, how's Capricorn doing? Right after that, we have a card that is very good, very necessary. It's very much necessary here. The Hermit. Hermit is perfect. So much is happening in this person's life, Capricorn, that they need to take a step back and finally see and reevaluate their life. Who they are, what they do, why they do it. You're dealing with somebody here who needs to take a step back because they're wanting to see everything in this connection, the way the world is. They're forcing themselves into isolation, forcing themselves to be lonely, into loneliness, to have the sense of contemplation, introspection, knowing themselves. Why do I do the things that I do? Why did I treat Capricorn like this? How can I fix this? How can I fix myself? So yes, sometimes we can't fix other people, but there is that issue where we are dealing with somebody and we can only support them, give them the resources that they need, and just be there for them, to listen to them, right? Sometimes we can't really give advice because we don't have the best advice for them for the specific situation that they're in. Now, not only that, there's a sense of wisdom here. So this is really good because we have the page who is not wise, but then we also have the hermit, and right after the hermit, you will get that essence of wisdom that will come from this person. They will become wise. They're on their way to become wise, Capricorn. So this is good. This is progress forward. But it's not in this particular reading. I see it in the future, though. Yes, it's going to happen because it does happen after somebody is in the hermit mode. They typically, 100% of the time I've seen it turn from wisdom then to strength. And from strength, then they're able to reach out to you in a more confident sort of way. We also have here the Devil card. Here, that sense of obsession that exists, it really is true. This is sexual obsession. This is also an addiction that they have towards you. They feel bound to you spiritually in a way. Wherever they go, whatever they do, something happens. They're always reminded of you. They feel that they can't live with you and they can't live without you. There's certain things about you in this connection that have really put them in this sort of mindset. They are extremely attracted to you. They find you to be very tempting. So it's almost like if you are in a connection with somebody else, a third-party situation, then this connection is very tempting, right? Trying to resist temptation, how easy is that? So here, this is a card that talks about that. It also talks about a lot of passion, but sometimes that lust that's there could also turn into something very toxic. I'm seeing that your person of interest here has had an outlet, and the outlet was very physical, but the emotional and the trauma part of them, it's never been healed. Usually I see this in the masculine energy. This sometimes is also in females that have masculine energy more in their body and around their aura. What happens is they focus more on the physical because it's the here and now. And they do not focus on the inside, which is the trauma, which is all of that stuff that makes them cry before they go to sleep at night, when they're alone, if they're drinking, right? These things that we think of, the things that we obsess over, all of the past, the issues that bother us, this was not addressed. But physically, things were addressed. So satisfaction guaranteed, sure. But problem here, and there's no use of having that satisfaction if your brain and your heart not working. You got to make your brain. It needs to work. The heart needs to work. It needs to work positive. You need positive vibes here. It's not happening. I don't see that happening for this person. It's so upsetting and sad because they're rushing into situation. Like they're looking for love. They're looking for love, but they can't find love because they're looking for love in the wrong way. Because they themselves do not have self-love. They are not healing on their own. That is a problem. Cross-watcher, please listen to this. Please do what you need to do. Get the resources that you can find. Capricorn, I know you're probably supportive already. Let this person know that you're just there for them. I mean, this is not good. This is really not good. On top of that, you got external people causing problems here. On top of all this nonsense, you also have the Five of Wands. So here we have disagreements, struggle, issues, arguments. Yes, arguments I'm seeing. But this is also, I'm seeing slander, gossip, rumors. So what's happening here, it's not only just the both of you that are in this connection making any sort of decisions. We also have other people causing problems in this connection. Now, one interesting part here is when I connect these two, the page not being wise. Trying to be wise with the wisdom card here, and also having other people. Usually somebody who is younger will listen to other people, or somebody who is inexperienced, or somebody who is just not wise. They will listen to other people's wisdom, what they think is wise. The other people may have a hidden agenda. This may be someone who's jealous, somebody who just wants to spread rumors, somebody who really feels strongly about certain connections, and it might not be the best advice for you because it might be bias. Whatever the case is, what I see here is somebody here is not experienced and they have been asking for advice, and even if they have not asked, other people are giving this person advice, and they are totally lost. Because now they have advice coming in from external parties, and also they themselves, they have not healed. Holy Hannah, this is overwhelming, guys. Oh my goodness. It's a lot. Wow. Such are the things in life, right? We have to deal with this kind of stuff all the time. It's very sad, but it is part of the process. All right, just going to do a quick prayer. All right, first card's the strongest. We have here abundance. It fell down upright. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. There you have it. A year from now. There you have it. I knew it. I knew it. Nope. There's no helpful people. People are causing problems. People are causing problems here. In addition to all the other issues they have internally, we have the cherry on top with the other people making problems and creating problems in this connection. So that's just a crap show. We have here abundance. First card is the strongest. The angels here are saying there is going to be abundance in the coming future. And that is good. This is a blessing for you. Thank God. There is going to be some sort of abundance. So don't doubt yourself. Know that at the very least, certain things are going to come to you. And whatever it is, I do see that you're going to benefit from it. This is a love reading, so it is going to benefit you in some way in terms of love, in terms of relationships. They are saying here, take action, yes. However, take action a year from now. I know that sounds like, what is that? You see where you had the page. You're dealing with a page. Then you have Hermit, like the wisdom. That transition is not going to happen within a few weeks. They cannot change from a page to a knight within a few weeks. I mean, even to a knight, forget about the king. The king is like way out there. That's where it is. The king is a year from now. So you need, if you want, to take a step back, to relax and know that there is something going on with the situation where your person of interest, they are changing. They are evolving. I'm seeing the word mindset. So their mindset needs to change, and that will not occur within just a few weeks or even months. It might take a year. Possibly, I have seen with some readings, it might take even more than a year. I'm sorry if that upsets some of you. I know that you want this to be, here now and done and fast. But a year from now, in this reading that we've just seen, is very practical. It makes sense. It makes sense that it's going to take this person this long to transition from a page to a knight to a king to somebody who is wise, and then they get the strength to reach out to you. That is an entire process. Okay? So it's going to happen, but it's going to take some time. So be hopeful. Now, what they're telling you not to do, they're saying no, in the near future, helpful people. No, there's no helpful people in the near future. The majority of you are dealing with some people here who are just simply jealous. They're not doing things in your best interest. Evil eye, I'm seeing the word evil eye. They're just jealous. only talk to those who you know deep down they would do anything for you. Your family, right? Your friends that you've known forever. And just talk to maybe 2 or 3 people. I'm seeing the numbers 4 and 5, maximum 4 and 5, and that's it. No more than that. We also have here improving health. Improving health, certain things have happened in this connection where the health it's taken a toll on many of you. It's been such a roller coaster ride, because I've seen in my readings that I do for my clients, when I do these readings, there's some people that tell me the person may have schizophrenia. The person is bipolar, for example. I've done many readings like that. And the readings come out very odd because the cards don't make sense. Usually there's a flow, there's a story, but those cards, they're kind of up and down, topsy-turvy everywhere. The feelings and emotions are everywhere. And it makes sense to me, because if there is any sort of mental health issue with this individual, my cards do turn out like that. I could just tell it's not making sense. It's because what's ever happening in their heart and in their mind, right? So when you are dealing with somebody like this in a relationship, it is not easy. Even depression, I'm seeing stress, depression, anxiety. Even if you're dealing with somebody that has any sort of issue that's making them upset, that's making them unhealthy, it is going to take a toll on you as well. For some of you, it's more. For some of you, it's less. And here, I mean, I could say that with experience. I've been there, done that. And I'm sometimes still go through it. Improving health. I do have a package for this. It's called a Chakra Checkup package. I highly recommend this for you because it's the overall arching theme. If some of you have resonated with the rest of this reading, I recommend that you get that particular package, because this shows me that this connection has truly been very, very draining on you. This is now a misalignment between your mind, body, spirit, and your soul. And the package that I have, it teaches you how to align all that, but also how to be in tune with yourself, and also how to get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which is your chakra centers. I have the ability of having a look at that remotely with the help of Angel Fakil, and you can read a little bit about it on my website. But this is the stuff I do. This is part of the stuff I do. The rest of it, I do love readings and I do past life readings. But this for me is very important to make an individual healthy. And when I say healthy, it's not just physical. That's the mind, body, spirit, and the soul. All of that has to be aligned. Then we are truly healthy. But when we are dealing with so much stuff, like this person that is going through so much stuff, it is very difficult to be in a healthy state of mind. I recommend that some of you do have a look at that. If you don't feel that it's at this level, you can always get the Holy Light package. That too will help you get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and inside of your chakra centers. The only difference is that's a self-help package, and the Chakra Checkup is an actual package where I give you a personalized reading. Guys, that is your reading. This was a very, very strong, powerful reading. I felt the energy. You're dealing with somebody here who's going through a lot. Like I said, all I could say is that, if you feel in that humanitarian sort of way, be there for them, provide them with the resources that they need, and patience here is needed. Not only that, but along with them, you have also been affected, some of you. So definitely take care of yourself too. That's important. Health is wealth. Health is happiness. You don't have health, you got nothing. Can't do much when you're not healthy, right? Please do take care of yourselves. For those of you who are new, I do have another channel called Asnointia Audio. The link is below. I have uploaded a video. It's an older video, but I did upload it to this channel. And it is What and Who are Twin Flames, how to recognize a twin flame. I also have videos on relationship-related advice. One is on what and who are negative energies, how to recognize and remove negative energies. And I also have a few on past life and spiritual connections. All right, Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to hear from you guys in the comments below. Let me know, please let me know your story. I do read them and I try to respond as much as I can, but I do read the stories. And feel free to talk, vent. Feel free to even, talk to each other. That's why I have it open, right? It's very important because many of us go through similar experiences, and it's always good to be there for one another and to support each other. All right. You all take care. Stay safe. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.